Boom, you already know what it is, man. Well, let me get this screen record now, bro. We got that OF1, the story of OF1 Melly, aka the grave digger. Oh boy, I ain't tell you start. What we on? I'm selling dick $60 and not just come to my crib. This nigga, what? That's the last thing we see, man. So we about to do 20 minutes of these on here, and then we gone, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, and it's an ad. How the fuck you hit me with an ad after I press play, bro? Suck my dick. But anyways, we still talking, man. But hey, man, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the team, you already know what to do. And we gone. We here. We even gone. Go ahead.
About 4 to 5 months after Shaq was killed, both DHF and 600 would score on 051 again. On March 28, 2012, Lil Chief was caught lacking by Bobo from THF in an alley in the 5000 block of South St. Lawrence Avenue in the Bronzeville neighborhood. Bobo shot him in the chest several times with a .45 caliber gun.
Damn,
almost exactly 1 month later.
The whole gun.
Several times with a .45 caliber gun. Almost exactly 1 month later, it was 600's turn to score on 051 Young Money, which would later become one of Chicago's more famous hits. Antonio Davis, aka Fathead, of the 8000 block of South Eberhard Avenue, was visiting an aunt's home at 70th and Union, when he and his 22-year-old cousin Erica decided to walk to the store. They did not think anything of the light-colored van that slowed as it passed them on Union, despite the hard-eyed stares from the people in the car. But Erica recognized a man in a dark hooded sweatshirt when they encountered him on 69th Street. The one she recognized was L.A. Capone, who was driving the car. The side door on the van opened. D. Rose fired the shots that caused Anthony to fall to the ground, while Erica ran away in panic. Then C-Day jumped out of the van, and walked calmly to the lying Anthony, and stood over him, and shot him several times in the head. There are rumors that Fathead was killed because he walked around and boasted that he was the one who killed Shaq. However, it is unconfirmed information.
Wait, so L.A. Capone was driving. L.A. was driving. R.I.P. L.A. D-Rose, I'm so confused, man.
It's unconfirmed.
I didn't even know L.A. was alive. But this was
Information.
Oh, this is old, of course, obviously. That part was, man. I thought they were talking about Melly. It's on my bro. We have a fat head too, believe it or not. Long live LA, man. Free CA. Free D Rose. Damn, nigga, you gonna braze with the ass? Go get paid, nigga. That shit hard though, man. You talking your shit though, man. I live that street life, live that street life. Y'all can see the speaker now. Skip, bitch.
Immediately after the murder, both C-Day and L.A. Capone started mocking Fathead and 051 Young Money. For example, C-Day wrote to Erica on Twitter that he saw something she didn't, and other disrespectful comments about Fathead. Anthony, who was a well-loved member from 051, and who also was Montana's brother, made 051 want revenge, quickly. Because C-Day, D. Rose and L.A. Capone basically all admitted to the murder on social media right after, 051 knew right away who to look for. In addition, Erica had even seen L.A. Capone in the car. C-Day, who shot Davis several times in the head, quickly became the top priority for 051. Especially for his brother Montana, and for Melly, who was very close to him.
L.A. was on that, boy.
After Fathead died, 051 was constantly out looking mainly for C-Day, but also L.A. Capone and D. Rose, or any other 600 member to get revenge. A few months after the murder, after C-Day got out, after a robbery charge was set against him, 051 got their chance. 051 made an attempt to set C-Day up. They made him think he was going to meet someone to buy something. What he was going to buy is unknown, but probably either weapons or drugs. When C-Day went to the place to meet the person, Montana, Arrow and Melly were waiting in a corner to ambush C-Day. As soon as they spotted him, they popped out and started shooting at him, but C-Day started running immediately, and managed to get away without any injuries. Eight days after Bob O killed Lil Chief, 051 got revenge when Lil Mick killed Black from THF 46. However, it would take about 4 months before 051 got revenge on 600. On November 1st, 2012, Kato from 051 killed Trix from 600. However, many from 600 thought that Trix was only a bystander, and that he did not belong to 600. C-Day was even mocking Trix on Twitter. A little less than a year later, 051 would score on 600 again, and this time it was one of the biggest scores in Chicago history. September 26, 2013 was the date when L.A. Capone's career in life would come to an end. After Erica had recognized L.A. Capone from the Fathead hit, L.A. became a big target, but also because he was a big profile for 600, and for Chicago in general. Lil Mick, 051 Rockhead and Mako from Met Boys were waiting outside L.A. Capone's studio. The 17-year-old rapper was later walking out of the studio with a friend, and then walked through an alley near 70th Street and Stony Island Avenue around 6:25 p.m. His friends said that Leonard walked to a corner, looking for their ride, wondering where their ride was at, then heard 4 shots, and Leonard was on the ground. Lil Mick was the one that ran up to L.A. and shot him from behind, striking him in the lower back and right thigh. Lil Mick, Rockhead and Mako were later all arrested and later convicted of the murder. Rockhead later snitched on Lil Mick, saying that he was the only shooter.
You a bitch. R.I.P. L.A. though. Don't go on the drip, he ain't ready to kill. You look like a snitch. This pussy. I know Durk was hurt. Reese was hot. He said, that boy said 300.
About 2 months later, Westbrook, Dre Money and Lil Ant from THF 46 killed the female savage, Big A from 051 Young Money. About 6 months after 051 killed L.A. Capone, 600 along with DHF would get their revenge for L.A. Capone by killing 051's most famous rapper of all time, and the one who put 051 on the map, Lil Mark. The assassination that would later lead to Melly's terrorization of Lil Durk and OTF. Lil Mark, or Mark Campbell who was his real name, was standing at a bus stop at 1:27 p.m. in the 300 block of East 51st Street. Lexville gave 46 the drop on Lil Mark. THF 46, who were already in traffic in a van with 600, O'Block and Folly Boys, drove to the location. D Rose from 600 and Twilliff from THF opened fire, striking Lil Mark in the head, and then immediately sped away from the scene. There is a lot of speculation about who was actually on the hit. However, it is quite clear that Lil Mark, Twilla and 5-Star from Folly Boys were in the car. D Rose even drove to the crime scene a few hours after the murder and recorded a video, mocking Mark. Some also speculate that both D Roy and King Von were in the car, because King Von was tweeting that he was in traffic with D Rose, Twilla and T Roy that day, and the day before, and was mocking Lil Mark immediately after the murder and said they would celebrate.
Yeah, I see why they call him Westbrook. Well, I remember them sodas, boy. That's Big A. That's crazy. She was a hater like that. Dangerous. I would say I see RP King Von, so I'm assuming that's before King Von died. Literally, like 2 weeks or a week. I think a week, bro. Or not even a week. I think the same week or a week before he just dropped it. After he edited already, type shit. That bitch said, of course, we finna celebrate, sucker. That's crazy.
However, another setback would come for 051. Before Melly began his terrorization of OTF, Lil Boo and Just Blow from 600 caught Polo from 051 and shot him to death. After the murder of Lil Mark, Lil Durk and Lil Reese, and the Holo Block, 600 and THF 46, started to mock Lil Mark on social media and in songs. THFDP made a song named Bus Stop, where he mocked Lil Mark and his brother Tuka, who both got killed at a bus stop. Among others, Chino from THF 46 was in the video. Lil Durk uploaded a video where he recorded himself at the murder scene, mocking Lil Mark. This is where Melly comes into the picture. Lil Durk became the highest priority for 051. They hated him, they could not see him win. Like I said in the story of Get Back Gang, they hated him for his success, his constant dissing towards 051 and Mark, and for providing guns and money to his block. The problem for 051 was that they could not get to him. Lil Durk was already too big, and was rarely outside in Chicago. 051 decided to get to him in another way, killing everyone who stands close to him. Their goal was to kill Newski from Face World, OTF Chino from THF 46, Central City Baby D, OTF D-Thang, and Lil Varney from Lamron. Baby D and Newski were Durk's cousins. Chino was his manager. D-Thang is Lil Durk's blood brother and current manager. And Lil Varney, aka The Muscle, is one of Lamron's top killers, and one of the founders of OTF.
Damn. That boy old.
Bus stop, man. Hey, this bus stop right here, though. This a real famous place, yeah. This is a real famous place, B. Hey, this bus stop is a real famous place, B. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Free my nigga team. Rock, man.
Never said free that boy.
Gangs.
I never seen Chino's face before. I never seen Baby D either. Well, now I see it when they say Durk and D Thing brothers for real. I see it. I'm assuming he's still a young nigga living good. And I think that's their top hitter. It's crazy. He's probably OG.
Already 2 months after Lil Mark was killed at the bus stop 2014, the first revenge came from 051. On May 31st, Newski and Lil Durk were sitting in a car in the 700 block of East 87th Street about 3:20 p.m. They parked there for Lil Durk to go in and buy some shoes in a store. While Lil Durk was inside the store, Drilla and Melly from 051 came up to the side window from 2 different ways and shot Newski multiple times. Newski tried to drive away with bullet holes in him, but crashed the car. Melly and Drilla ran back to their car, and Prime Boy from 051, who was the driver, sped away from the scene. When Lil Durk heard the shots, he ran out of the store and saw his cousin bloody lying in the car.
This is for my young hitters, man. Once you do a hit, don't speak on it, man. Because if you blow up in the next 10 years, there's going to be niggas like him that's going to do shit on your work. And there's going to be some cap-ass niggas. It's not even cap. There's going to be some bitch-ass niggas in your hood that's going to sell him this shit. He like, man, I used to give you this shit for $100. Like, you give me some words for $100? Say less. Keep your shit to yourself. If you a young hitter. That's for my young hitters, man.
Durk immediately broke down in tears.
Oh, he's locked up right now? That real? Oh, he died? He died. Nah, he gotta be dead, ain't it? I don't know. He like so many niggas I know.
Newski was described by Zand as a good person and kind-hearted person with a lot of soul in him. Mark Murphy, who was the owner of one of the studios that Newski used to record in, said that Newski was just working on a new project. That would be his big breakout project. It was scheduled to drop this summer and would be called Newski Got the Strap. Murphy described Newski's music as energetic, focused on having a good time, and his relationship to the people close to him. He said that he was one of those kids who saw an opportunity to put himself in a better position with his music. However, Newski was not only a rapper, he was also a shooter but not a killer. 051 immediately started dissing Newski and Lil Durk on social media after the murder. There was also a lot of self-snitching going on. For example, Crump and possibly Melly were at the scene where Newski was killed. Crump was on Instagram and said, "I am with the dude who did it," but he does not want to be on camera, implying that Melly did it. Melly and Crump were very close friends, and were around each other all the time. Melly was for example there when Crump got killed. Melly caught a bullet to the head himself but survived. I will talk about that situation later on in the video. Melly and Drilla were also on Twitter, mocking Newski. Drilla even posted a picture of Lil Durk at the scene, where he broke up in tears when he saw his cousin.
Them left Newski. They left his ass right here. You feel me? They left his ass up here on folks and them tweaking. Buying some shoes. Y'all see real niggas be up here though. Nigga play with me up here on folks in this building, bitch on the news. I look like Newski.
Hit his ass up right here on Pat. I'm with the nigga that did. He don't want to be on camera though. Hit his ass up right here on Pat. You hit?
And let's not do the self-snitching, y'all boys.
Hey, fuck my boy up. Right here, you feel? Historic events. Y'all know I'm gonna bring y'all around this shit. Historic events. Wish a nigga would play with me, boy. I look like Newski. He ran into this though. He ran into the children's place, died like a bitch on Pokes now. Goof ass nigga.
Tough. That's dangerous. But we gonna end that bitch right, dawg. We got like 20 minutes left. I ain't gonna lie, so we hit. But hey, man. Shout out to motherfucking Chicago, man. Real niggas, real drillers, real killers. It's crazy how y'all shit went. Y'all just some regular niggas and y'all shit went worldwide like this. You feel me? But that's the life. That's what happens when you beef with. That's what happens when you get big. You feel me? But nowadays, I feel like this gonna be less. It was easier back then because niggas, social media was not that powerful, and everybody wanted a point to prove. You feel me? So I feel like nowadays it's easier. Like there ain't really much point to prove nowadays. You feel me? So hey, man, it is what you call it. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, man. 3800 to death to me, man. Shout out to the rack, nigga. Gang.